We should be live right now if you're watching the VOD. How you doing? Welcome in. We got a bunch of stuff to cover today. The Bilmuri drama, huge channels update. I see channels with the plural because big things are coming. We got a bunch of Reddit shit to react to. We got a bunch of things. Lock in, prepare yourself. Today is going to be filled to the brim with content. Wait. How come I don't see nothing? Wait, Jacka, Cattle Dog, Z, Jetty. Wait, what? Dallas? Wait, Ghost? Wait, how come I didn't see any? Wait, where? Literally what you see on screen right now is what I see on my end. I just thought nobody pulled up yet. Guys, how we doing? Hold on, let me refresh that real quick. How we doing, guys? How we doing? How you feeling? Welcome in. Okay, I was in the shower thinking about you guys. All right, as usual. And I thought of somewhat of a prank that we could pull nothing is signed in. That's why. Strange. I thought of somewhat of a prank that we could pull on the what do you call it? On the Vizzy Plus channel that you guys could be involved in. It's gonna be here. Fair warning though. Fair warning. It's going to be a little cringe. I'll admit, it's going to be a little cringe, but I think it's going to be cute. Why is my AC not, like, turning on? What is happening? Wait. Are we pranking in 2020? Yeah, we get, you know, we're a little pranksters. We have a little fun around here. We have a little fun. Nothing wrong with a little cringe. Yo, Frank, what up? He does not shower. Bro, I just showered. I literally just fresh out the shower. Why isn't my bitch connecting? What is happening here? I literally cannot connect my chat. I'm not too sure what's going on. Let me just restart this whole software. Boom. Dude, what the fuck? My AC is not turning on. Anyway, how we doing today, fellas? We are not starting Love on a Spectrum. Sorry I didn't say my hellos. Man Bun Wednesday. That's how we do it around here. That's how we do it. Frick, what up? Slam, what up? He's silent. Bro, I don't want to silence you guys. I like when you guys yap. Y'all do that a lot. Y'all be doing that's your job. Yapping is your job. What the hell is that noise? What the heck? Gotta shut those birds up, you feel me? Guess what? I bought deodorant. You be yapping a lot. Bro, that is my job. I am a streamer, bro. If you want to be a good streamer, you have to be able to yap and oh, there it is. Oh yeah, Jacka, happy birthday. I forgot, bro. Yo, my goat, happy fucking birthday. I almost forgot. I mean, I did forget. Thank you for reminding me. 24. God damn, you're gonna die soon, brother. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. You're gonna be gone one day. You're gonna be gone. Can't open a window. Okay. All right, hold on. Type 1 in chat if you're with me now that I can see it. Who's here? Who's with us? Who's with us? Who's here? Merrily take it anymore. Goes Frank, Cattle Dog, Jacka, Haley, Slam, Z. What up, fellas? I hate opening this shit. It is so difficult. It is so difficult, bro. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Welcome in. We're gonna be doing some fucking content today, as you know. Elvizzy Trash. If you guys ever want to email me, it's Elvizzy Trash. Open a window. Anyone watching the new season? I'm saving it to watch with you guys. We're gonna watch it after we watch Love on a Spectrum. We're going to watch it. I mean, y'all could watch it on your own, but my first time reaction is gonna be with you guys. I'm so excited. Frank, what up, baby? I love seeing you in chat, Frank. What's going on, my boy? What's going on? The Invincible season finale was today. I gotta watch that shit later. He's saving himself for us like a good version. That's what I'm saying. You guys are my daddy. Here we go. Ah! Can I open a window? Bro, can you believe that Bill Murray let Reese back in the fucking band? Why is this not... Oh, because it's on... Is it because it's on auto? Take it anymore. Oh. Okay, I think it's been turning off because... Bro, it is 75 degrees in my room right now, bro. I think it was turning off because it was on auto, maybe? How do I take this off of... Bro, bro, caveman learns how to do a fucking AC. I don't know how to... I don't know. Whatever. What flavor? Sports flavor. I don't know what I'll email, but thanks. Are we still watching The Boys on May 20th? Okay, we're gonna try to speedrun Love on a Spectrum to get to The Boys. Bill Murray, the guy from Ghostbusters? No, the band. Making dinner? What are you making? What are you making, my boy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bro, I had no deodorant on for at least 48 hours. I was starting to reek. I was in Target with no deodorant. No, there's a band that is like named after the guy from Ghostbusters. And you know they met? There's actually a picture with the band and the human together. I didn't know that. I didn't know that till somewhat recently. Okay, who's ready to get into it? Bold move where you asserting dominance? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was a sermon. I wanted the whole world to know that Big Lou was in town. Big Lou was in town. And, you know, stinking up the place without a care in the world. All right, so let's go over what we're doing today. Ready, Freddy? Ready, Freddy. Bill Murray from... He was in... I forgot, bro. He was in Zombieland. What is Bill Murray's, like, big thing Ghostbusters, though? Like, what is his, like... Dude, it's still... What the heck, man? Like, what is he, like, known for? Is it Ghostbusters? I love this song so fucking much. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love this song, right? It's fucking useless. Oh, I think I get it. He was pheromone maxing? Yeah, bro. Chicken fajitas for the night? Oof. Oof, that sounds so fucking good. Save your boys some. Looks like a Nokia. Bro, just to feel like this, it took a long time, yay. And extremely white boy. It's a white boy summer. No, isn't it a Chinese summer? We did one thing of Duolingo and called it. Okay, it's over. I give up on DAC. The biggest things is absolutely voicing the live action Gerald back in the day. He did. See, I didn't know he did that. I had no idea he did that. I had no fucking idea. I had no fucking idea. Yeah, this AC remote. Okay, so we recently got, is it weird to see my light on? This feels cursed. I don't like this. I don't like this. So we just got like ACs like installed like in the wall. Like they're called, what are they called? Mini splits. We just got those installed and I've never used one before. Like the shit you see in like hotels. So there's a little learning curve to it because it's a little fancy. And yeah. Yo, Dylan! Yes, sir. Happy birthday to the fucking goat. Big light as backrooms. Since old, I know, dude. I found the fucking cringiest white boy YouTuber with a fake ass black accent earlier. Who? Okay, so guys, let me tell you what we're doing today. We're gonna do a few things. So, okay. Oh my god, this song is so good. Big Wiggly style. All right, so we're gonna do a few things today. For one, I was planning. Okay, so any of you who were here the other day knows that like I'm gonna put the second channel on the back burner, right? And I'm like, okay, let me just do like an update video. on the second channel, basically explaining what's going on, which I'm about to, if you don't know, it's okay, I'll explain in a second, because you're going to be here for the recording, bitch. So this is what it's a little cringy. It's a little cringy. It's a little cringy, I'm not going to lie, but it's like a team effort. It's a group effort. So what I was thinking was just, okay, so I use OBS at like to record second channel stuff. So for example, this is how it looks when there's absolutely nothing on, like this is how it looks when I record. There's absolutely nothing on the screen. This is how it looks when I stream. It's literally one button. So what I was thinking was doing the update video live, right? Hold on though, hold on. Do it live, right? Okay, I'm not, all right. My shit ain't that cringe, bro. Relax, relax. I'm a funny dude. But I'm obviously not going to stop covering drama and shit, right? Because give me the fucking slop. Give me that unemployed shit. Give me that unemployed shit, right? I love covering that shit. I love drama, and I feel like a lot of us are the same way. So instead of like begging the motherfuckers to come over to if they want the regular slop content to come over to Vizzy VODs, I was thinking, because they're still gonna get it just in a live stream setting as we usually do. I was thinking of at the end, right? Show them. I can literally show them there's no fucking difference, because the entire time they were watching the video live without realizing it. Okay, this is when you guys come in. I'm gonna show the chat on screen, and I just want you guys to say hi. That's it. A little cringy, a little corny, I know. But I feel like we gotta sell it to them. We gotta sell it to them, because literally the only difference between like Vizzy VODs and Vizzy Plus when it comes to like covering drama is, okay, for one, Vizzy Plus I can actually only have whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Repeat all of that. You'll know what to do. You'll know what to do when it comes. So the only difference is like with Vizzy Plus, I actually have time to think on things. Versus live, it's typically first time reaction. But I can know what we talk about later today, come up with an opinion, and then present it, right? So it's like not that. There's literally like no difference. The only and the other difference is like I can actually converse with chat, like, oh guys, what do you think about this drama? Blah blah blah. And we have a conversation, right? And I feel like when we cover drama, right? Bitch! Oh, we can't be doing that. We can't be doing. I'm gonna have to turn off channel points when we record this. Like I feel like when we're covering drama or something, right? And somebody in chat says something, right? I feel like that's something I haven't thought of that the average person would. For example, like, oh, what about this aspect? Then I give you my thoughts on it or whatever. So I feel like low key, I would rather, me personally, I can't speak for y'all. I watch like pretty much only stream highlights. And if I'm listening to drama get covered, I'd rather see it in a live stream format. Because I just like seeing the chat on screen low key. And because of that reason, because it's like, yeah, chat can ask something and you get an immediate answer from streamer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going to do that. Then we're going to get into the Bilmuri drama. Welcome YouTube to another money laundering scheme by Vizzy. Exactly. Yeah, you can say shit like that. Then we're going to cover the Bilmuri stuff. And then I got so much shit tabbed up on like Reddit. I really can't believe Bilmuri let Reese back in the band, to be honest. I'm actually in shock. I'm like literally in shock. Did Dan make another video including, did he? No way. No, he didn't. Like he brought me up, or was I just in like his I wanted to talk about Tyler Creator. There's more? Yes. Every week? No. There hasn't been drama every week, I don't think. Did he cover me again? He posted something last night and it included you? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. What is the video titled? Curse Machine Gun Kelly and Fred Durst reaction. Hey Finn McKinsey, I'm just getting started. A 2-hour video on Finn McKinsey, goddamn. What is it? The MGK video or the? Wait, what is this? Review videos that might be using your content. What the hell is this? Oh. So on the Finn video, it was long as fuck. Yeah, it is. It is a long video. I mean, I can. We'll touch on it later. Still waiting for a Reddit story stream. We be doing that sometimes. I have one tabbed up right now. I went. So waiting on. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about covering the David stuff too. Emma, what up? Love you. I hope every. Yo, have fun, Emma. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, I wanted to talk about David. Um, I wanted to talk about David, but I was waiting for like the final result and stuff in this case. Anyway. 40 terabytes of evidence? I know, bro. 40. I'm gonna hide the thing for a second so I can put music. 40 terabytes of evidence is absolutely insane. Like, I feel 40 terabytes of absolutely anything is ridiculous. But of like evidence that you like you murdered someone, that's crazy. That is absurd. That is absurd. And we were just talking about how floppy disk didn't even have a gig back in the day. For David, the dude that like fucking like was in a pedophilic relationship, and then he like killed this little girl and then chopped up her body. It's disgusting. American government can't fucking compress their files correctly. Yeah, right. Okay. Anyway, how could I don't even have like a script or anything. Let me write that. Oh my god. Okay, remember how we were talking about like. Remember how we were talking about what do you call it? What were we talking about? Like embarrassing music on my playlist. Owl City is one of them. Update. Second channel on back burner to make room for better content. Slop will still be live. That's it. It's gonna be like a 5-minute thing. Very nice. Yeah. Speaking of horrible, remember to click Gore concert. Oh yeah, did you go? The ticket is 106 lei. How much USD is that? This song kicks. I know I like Owl City, but it is like you gotta admit it is like embarrassing to have on your playlist. Yeah, it was. It was in a movie. I loved Wreck-It Ralph. It was such a good movie. What makes sense after considering the amount of social media collects on you, and most of their relationship was online. Yeah, that's the 24th. Wait, 2,400 USD? Why is it that expensive? What? That's so fucking expensive. Not embarrassing if you're confident enough to the fact you know it's a good song and it's not. No, it's embarrassing, bro. Oh, $24.38. Okay, that makes more sense. This all reminds me of old school Minecraft. Why? Wait, hold on. There's potentially 40 terabytes of information on me online. I mean, obviously, right? Like one stream is like 200 gigs. Do you know how to count money? Okay, dude. I thought she was saying, okay, she did a comma, not a point. This song feels like JC Petty is bleaching my soul. I'm okay. Okay, anyway. Let's get into it. Let's get started. Let's do it. All right. Chat. It's going to be a little cringy, I will admit. But you'll know your cue. Just get your come watch streams copied and pasted. Say it to hi YouTubes, whatever you want. Whatever you want to say it. I just want to convince motherfuckers to come watch me. All right. But I'm gonna do it as if it's an actual video, so it feels stronger when I show chat. Okay? Silence. You're not silenced, bro. You're not silenced. Be on your best fucking behavior. There's gonna be huge updates to this channel, and by huge updates, wait, hold on. Oh my god, I look crazy. Okay, we're not using the second cam. I look insane. There's going to be huge updates to this channel, and by huge updates, I mean that it's going on the back burner. I love doing slop content for you guys, and I will continue. Wait, no, that's a bad line. As much as I love this one-to-one with the camera, it is going to be on hold for a bit as I want to make room for the main channel and start uploading once a week, hopefully. Now that I have like a few people that are by my side helping me out with the videos. But in order to do that, I do have to put a project down, and I am not putting down streaming. No, sir. That is my passion. We are going to keep streaming going. Sorry, I'm thinking as I go. However, when I come back to this channel, I hate to be... No. Damn, sorry, guys. This is literally how, like, the videos go sometimes when I record. And when I do inevitably come back to this channel, it will no longer be slop. It is going to be more passion videos. As some things you find on my channel... No. Dude, I can't talk. Hold on. And which one is this? Sorry, guys. This is probably cringy for you guys to watch. I'm sorry, bro. When I do inevitably come back to this channel, it will no longer be commentary slop. Because the main channel, there's an update regardless. It's only going to be documentaries, as it's obvious. This is like, you know, this band was a fever dream, Dance Gavin Dance, vocalist curse, Danny Warstop's identity crisis, right? This is the shit that gets views, and it would be pretty stupid for me not to continue doing that. But what I really like to do are the ones like this. I don't like Sleep Token, so I listened to it for a week. Don't mind me being shirtless there. It was like for an ad or something. Albums with pet vocalists. I asked 100 creators their favorite band, forcing a metalcore band to rank others. I really like shit like that, but the reality is, they don't really get views, and that's okay, because that sort of stuff is going to start being on this channel. As for the slop, as for the commentary, it is not going anywhere. In fact, I have another channel called Viz VODs, if you don't know, where I post all my live streaming highlights, and there's no difference. There's absolutely no difference between Vizzy Plus and Vizzy VODs, other than the fact that it's live. We're still covering slop, drama, whatever you want, and more. In fact, there is such a minuscule difference. Bitch, I've been streaming the whole time, and you had no idea. That's how much of a difference it is. You had no idea. This whole fucking video has been live, and guess what? That's all it is. Just the chat on screen. And also I get to banter with the motherfuckers watching me right now. Hi, Jenny. Yes, we do love to get... Vizzy is lying to you. Don't listen. Eat my ass. So come on over to the Viz VODs channel if you want to continue watching your slop. If not, that's fine too. Just prepare for better quality content on Vizzy Plus. See you in chat. Like, sub as usual. And click right here, because I don't know what the last video I did was, but click here to go watch it. How do we do? How do we do? I don't like sloppy butt stuff. How do we do? Was that good? Was that good? Once I got the flow going, I was cooking. Okay, don't make me insecure about that shit. It was okay. I think it was fine. I think it was fine. I think it gets the message across. It's gonna be like a 2-minute video. It'll be better when it's edited, bitch. That it is not going to be edited. I am not editing it. Vizzy Plus, it barely I just trim out fat. That's the point of it. It was supposed to be a slop channel, and sometimes I'm like, damn, this video is like a little too much effort for a slop channel. I don't know what just happened. It's okay. You'll find out tomorrow on the Vizzy Plus channel. With all that being said, fellas, let's get into the Bilmuri drama. Okay? Oh wait, that'd be a good ender. With all that being said, chat, let's get into the Bilmuri drama. And if you want to watch the Bilmuri drama, click right here because it's already up. There we go. Fucking Bilmuri. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. All right, if you guys don't remember or just don't know, Bilmuri, one of my favorite bands of all time, as you guys already know. I be sucking on these guys. Bro, if Johnny Frank gave me the opportunity, I will give him the biggest dome he'd ever receive in his entire life. And I've never given dome, but I would just do it. All right, why'd you clip that? Bilmuri, straight up, bro, straight up. Um, but yeah, so he has or the ex-guitarist of Bilmuri, which apparently isn't even the ex-guitarist, is like people are speculating he was just low-key still in the band the entire time. Is now publicly back in the band, and people are upset. If you don't know why, we're gonna get into that for a second. But before that, just a small disclaimer. Last time I spoke about Bilmuri, okay, and I spoke about the Reese drama, it was up on the Vizzy Plus channel. I got a few comments basically saying like it's like not that serious. It's like weak accusations. Bitch, there's screenshots. What do you mean weak accusations? There's literally there's screenshots. What do you mean weak? What more do you want? There's proof that this guy said weird shit. What do you mean weak accusations? So I just want anyone watching this video or even the stream to know I love Bilmuri, but it is okay to criticize their actions if they did something stupid. That's okay, bro. I'm not like I still like the music. I still like Johnny Frank's music, right? As a person, but let's get into it now. So I discovered this through we talk about Murray a lot. We sure do. And you guys know that I love the band. I do. Wait, what the heck? And why is this? What is that? Hang on. Why is the music thing all the way down there? What the hell is happening? Do you guys want to control the music, by the way? Wait, what the? Here we go, Spotify. Why is it so small? What the fuck? Why does it look like this? What the fuck? I think the widget is broken. What the fuck? We'll just make it small, I guess, for now. That's weird. Whatever. Day Secret on your personal playlist. Cheryl will be so offended. Yeah, there's a few ones. A few I like. Yeah, okay. Hey, you guys could be in control of the playlist. I do like some Day Secret songs. Am I bugging for saying that like some of it's like reminds me of The Weeknd? Why hire a douchebag like there aren't any? That's what I'm saying, bro. Haley, you took the words right out of my fucking stupid dry little lips, bro. I do need some fucking chapstick. My cracked ass lips, bro. I love The Weeknd. Yeah. There's a like The Weeknd. I hate how I'm not a fan of The Weeknd because like I feel like most of the music is good. I just don't like his voice. I can't do his voice. That's my thing. Anyway, all you have to do is look up Bilmuri on Twitter, and then you're gonna see shit like this. Reese being led back into Bilmuri is a true case of men will never face the repercussions of their actions and will always be babied, and women slash BIPOC just have to sit back and accept that. There's another one I saw. Bilmuri let the fucking weirdo Reese back in the band, so it'd probably be in your best interest to not support that shit. What else? This is such bullshit. Reese was never let go. Johnny and the Bilmuri team had him lay low because you're telling me he just got magically called back to join the tour. How did he have the time to practice the new album? That is so fucking true. I didn't even think of that. How did they not have another guitar player ready? It's a lie. And there was another one. So Reese is back in Bilmuri. Fuck them. What else? Bilmuri has a band member that upset the leftist scene kids, and now they are upset again because he's back in the band. I don't know the deal. I just like that the leftists are upset. Okay, see, You know what's fun? This has nothing to do with politics. Is the shit that blows my mind. It literally has zero to do with fucking politics. Bill Murray accepting their racist band member back. Not surprised. Lamau. Um, and then water parks fans and Bill Murray fans teaming up to defend their bands because shitty behavior is only okay if it's your favorite artist. Which, yeah, there's water parks drama too that I found out literally right before stream, so I'm not prepared for that conversation. So we're probably gonna talk about that next week or something. Anyway, so what did Reese do to piss off the entire scene? Why are people upset that he's back in the band? So Cult Queen, not sure her actual name. I don't know. I don't even know what that says. So this is his ex partner who came out with a bunch of shit being said about Reese, from him being a racist to misogynistic to like just straight up being manipulative and actually disgusting. Um, Gotta try to sneak into their show now just to see Knuckle Puck. See, I'm going to that. I'm going to the Bill Murray Knuckle Puck show. And again, I I don't know. So what the fuck were we talking about? All right. Now, to refresh your memory, yo, Ghost, what up? So to refresh your memory, what happened was she wait, I already said that. Now, here are the allegations here. Okay, this was on Christmas Eve. What a Christmas gift for Bill Murray fans everywhere. And what I'm going to do is let you read it on your own, because you can go ahead and pause the video now if you want to read it on your own, because we did a whole second channel video on it. If you want to go watch it, I have that linked in the description too. But I will highlight some specific like points of the allegations that I think is like, interesting to say the least. Um, well, hold on. Actually, let me give them time to pause it. Definitely wasn't on their Christmas list. That's what I'm saying. Now, like I said, you guys can pause it and read the whole thing for yourselves, but we are going to skim through it right now. Here's a screenshot of some like Snapchat messages and stuff. Now my take with this entire thing, right, with this entire shitstorm that happened, was basically oh, okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. So this was the first round of slides, I guess. Her pinning it. She pinned this one first, but like I went through like history, I guess. So low key, or not low key, my take on the whole thing was like, I think that the ex-girlfriend, she definitely has like valid shit to like say, right? Okay, she pointed out serious things, but for some reason you have to like read a bunch of slides to get to the serious things. And it's kind of lame because it's like, what that the first half of these allegations, I feel like what it does is it kind of shows us that she is literally just trying to um how can I put it into words? Basically, she is compiling every single bad thing he's done and put it in these statements to try to like have ensure he can't bounce back from his career. And while there is disgusting shit here, and while there is like shit that is like really like, I don't understand why they were even together in the first place. um there's a lot of fluff in the beginning, such as like, oh, he's a very edgy guy and he does these edgy jokes and he's racist and blah blah blah. But there's no way you're with this guy for some time and don't know this already, right? Like, you accepted him in your life. She's even like, we're about to go into it now, but you can tell that she also participates in like some dumb shit but doesn't like want to outright say it. Um and then what else was it? There was something else. How much of it's still relevant to now? Well, we're about to get into it because there's like updates I didn't know about. There's like updates here, and apparently he's back in the band. Blah blah blah. And there was something else. Basically, she's not 100% innocent, and I feel like she's not 100% innocent, but she's trying to, again, just like make this shit like a worse, like, how can I say it? I don't want, like, my worries, I'm like coming off as like what's um I don't want to come off as I'm defending Reese. How? No, dude. This was like in the past few months. So let's skim through the shit. Hello, after months of deliver. So here's some cliff notes. Reese, you're selfish, ignorant, racist, misogynistic, and disingenuous. Who either cannot or refuses to understand the harm you've caused, right? And you're just an edgy joke mental. It's just an edgy joke mentality has been your deflection when confronted with targeted insults and statements, right? So Reese is basically like this Reddit mod humor, like oh yeah, women are stupid, and oh yeah, like here's a black person joke and blah blah blah. He like poked fun at his girlfriend for being like Asian. This to me is pretty interesting. A few months ago, I ran our pictures through a filter to mock the "This is what you'd look like if you were black or Chinese" meme on Twitter. So this was a trend that was happening on Twitter. I'm sure you know if you are chronically online that people will take celebrities and just like make them black or Asian. Uh she says you then use the black race swapped picture of you, which you dubbed Requacious Jefferson, as a meme in your work group chat full of white men as an excuse to use slurs and AAVE mockingly. Um right? So she participated in this trend, right? Saying that she's like mocking this meme by actively participating in the meme. Like, hey, this meme is so dumb, it's so stupid, but here's how we would look if we were black or Chinese, right? Yo, Apex, what up? What in the Twitter racism did I walk into? So it's like this is like when I said that she's not 100% innocent, right? And you know how Reese is already with his like edgy humor or whatever. Like there's no way you didn't know and you mockingly sent this over to him, right? Like you accepted him for who he is in like in a comedic way. So it's like, bro, you're trying to use this as ammo when it's like you're not, when it comes to this specific aspect, you're not cleared. You're not innocent, right? Like you're I don't know her, right? But I feel like based off of that alone, they have to be like they have to have a similar sense of humor, right? I did it too, but I was just mocking it, guys. It's okay. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, to be clear, I we are not innocent in this chat, right? We do edgy jokes. We do have a line, right? But like doing shit like what Reese did is kind of insane to me. Putting a black filter on your face and then just like playing a character in your work group chat, to me that's like way too far. That is crazy. Yo, pandas, what up? It feels like she can't accept any wrongdoing and blames her problems on other people. Exactly, right? And here's the thing, this is like the first few slides, but then it genuinely gets bad. And you can see like Reese is like a sack of shit. Now, when it comes to whole like our edgy jokes usually punch up though, not down. That's the main thing. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. So now behind the scenes, if you do edgy jokes, if you do X, Y, and Z, you know, like it look, think what you're if you're watching this, you're allowed to think whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to think and what not to think. I just feel like that for me personally is a point of like just uncomfortable. Like if I'm reading, I will read this and be like uncomfortable while reading it, right? That's like not someone I would want to hang out with. Um and like whatever jokes you make in private, you know, like I don't know. I don't know what to say about that if I'm being honest. I can only speak for myself. Now, things start to get serious when we get to this slide here. She says that you have threatened to off yourself under the guise of a joke if I didn't reply to you quick enough or if my location services were turned off. So clearly, he is a very insecure dude. You would ask me to leave you alone and then send me screenshots of my location, asking where I was and what I was doing. When I read this, I'm thinking like, yo, fuck off, leave me alone, I'm busy. Where are you though? You would name call me and raise your voice at me when I questioned you and stood up for myself. I walked into your studio trashed with broken equipment and guitars because I didn't speak to you the night before because I requested space. So Reese is like clearly mentally unwell, right? Like Reese very clearly is insecure, and like when he gets upset, he's just an angry dude, which is pretty fucking dangerous, bro. Pretty fucking dangerous. Uh oh no, the boyfriends are here. What do you mean? Oh, Gerald and Reese is a BPD schizo retard. Yeah, that's how I like. That's how I'm like taking this too. Right. He then accuses her of trying to seduce and sleep with his roommate. Not sure if that's like true or not. Oh fuck! Wait, what the? Oh, the camera's on the floor. Thank you for the fucking sub. Thank you for the resub, bro. Now I'm gonna go ahead and skip over to the shit that I think is like extremely important. Here's like a video of him like, hey, look, I'm trying to, say the N word using this filter and it won't let me do it, right? That it's going so fast. But that was him like with the blackface filter, shit like that. Um, but here. Um, where is it? Where's the bit where he was basically I reflect, I'm speaking now only because of schedule. There was a bit where it got like serious. Okay, here it is. Now, again, you could with everything we just went over and what you probably paused and read yourself, you can form your own opinions. This is what like solidifies that Reese is a piece of shit to me, right? And this is why it's annoying to me that like Johnny Frank let him back in the band because this is clearly just not a good person. And look, man, if you want like a shitty dude in your band, that's your priority or what's the word? Provocative. The solution is for this is to fucking not date people if you're an abusive retard. Yeah, it's bad. Prerogative, right? Uh, now this. What the fuck was I saying? Right. If you want to have like a loser like this in your band, that's your prerogative. Listen, like I'm not about to tell you how to run your fucking business. However, I can't like read shit like this and not feel some type of way that one, as a band, you didn't say anything. You don't have to, whatever. Bad PR, do your thing, let him go. They did for him to just like let him back in, right? Like clearly Johnny Frank knows what's going on, but just doesn't care. Doesn't care, didn't say shit about it. It to me this is like kind of like annoying, right? But this is basically what I'm talking about. Um to build off of my last statement, the summer of 2025 marked the peak of an emotional and psychological abuse within my relationship with Reese. He would make absurd jokes to rage bait me to intentionally cause me emotional distress, usually resulting in me crying or triggering panic attacks. I would have to pretend I wasn't distressed at times to not upset him as his emotional state was more important than mine. Um, where is it? Oh, wait, hold on. This is an update. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, okay. Is this it? Ugh, sorry guys. Let me open up on Twitter because I think he was in that fucking video. There was like something about him like making fun of her having a miscarriage or something. Right? And like I don't know how you can like see that he and it's like screenshots. I don't know how you can like see that, right? And be like, "Oh man, fuck it. It is what it is." You know what I mean? I know I have it bookmarked somewhere. Sorry, I should have prepared more. Um Editing this VOD is going to be such a hot mess. When was this? This was in December. Here it is. Okay. Wait, what? Why isn't it? If y'all had to eat ass or suck toes, what you choosing? I'm a fan of both. To keep it a buck with you, I'm a fan of both. That's what I'm talking about, Gerald. Vod of despair and agony. Yeah, yeah. What do you mean had? What do you mean had? Where's this fucking? Okay, here it is. I found it. 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 So yeah, this was the bit. Finally, this okay. Again, this was like in the back end of the whole statement. Finally, the way you treated me during my miscarriage was abhorrent. You hung up on me during a crisis, called me an attention seeker, and said our baby was gross. That is crazy. That is crazy. Insisting that wanting to give them a proper burial was not normal. Now, if you like, if you have a miscarriage, right, and you want to give the baby a burial, like, to each their own. You could have your own opinions. You could argue if it's a baby or not, whatever it is. But clearly, like, this was someone that was extremely attached to this child, right? And when the miscarriage happened, like, if you want to give a miscarriage like baby a burial as the mother, go for it, do it, right? If that's what you want to do it. But saying that the baby was fucking gross and saying that that's not normal, to me, that just rubs me the wrong fucking way. Like that to me is just like completely like out of line. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if someone's going through a miscarriage, like, comfort the fucking human, right? Don't like kick them while they're down. What are you doing? I have lost countless hours of sleep over the man you have shown yourself to be. I asked you to attend grief counseling with me. I begged you to call me after a traumatic doctor's appointment where I received life changing news. All you could offer in response was, well, it shouldn't have happened and get over it. Like, what? Yeah, I'll turn up the music. How's that? It's like get over it. It shouldn't have happened. That's fucking insane to say to your partner who just had like a miscarriage and is extremely emotional about it. Who we're talking about? This is the or I guess the guitarist of Bilmuri, who they re-let into the band. So insensitive. That's the word. Yeah, it's very insensitive. It is extremely insensitive. I wish I had more screenshots available, but much of the communication took place over Snapchat or verbally. These statements are not inclusive of any individuals or companies he's associated with, as they pertain solely to him. I do not take threats lightly, and given the immense talent this world has to offer, I don't believe that individuals who behave in this manner should be given a platform or influence. And let's see if we could just be quick with the pause game here. Um, and then this was some of his like jokes he did that like really put his insecurity into perspective, and like don't ever date someone else because I'll kill myself on Instagram live and blame it on you. That can be like, okay, it's just an edgy joke, right? But then there was another screenshot, I'm sure, I don't know if it was or not, but that it was like very like, you can tell it's like there's like some undertone to this joke where he's like an actual fucking psycho. um He then says, like, I actually have somewhat of a platform. I could shit on you publicly, but I wouldn't do that. I could paint you as an absolute piece of shit, disregarding the nuance of who you are in our relationship, but I wouldn't, but you would, because that's what makes yourself feel better about yourself. Um where is it? And this is like it's this is like a good screenshot of that's telling of like who he is. Like, it's nothing, good night, I love you. He said, stop being a pussy and trying to avoid confrontation. If it made you feel not good, then you can say that. She says, excuse me, don't speak to me like that. That's crazy to say. um so the process of you telling me cry. Oh, whoops. Where's that bit? Is there no screenshots of him like shitting on like the miscarriaged baby? I thought there was. Uh, we had very different paths. Uh, Something about playing saxophone is gay. Damn, dude. I mean, maybe there isn't screenshots. If that's the case, yeah, that was all of them. I don't know. Foids aren't people. We don't spit game at femboy. Jesus Christ. I think we just shouldn't date people with BBD. This dude is so strange. Yeah, proof that men don't deserve it. Should look. So yeah, maybe I'm bullshitting. Maybe there aren't screenshots of him like with the whole miscarriage thing. I thought there was. I could be wrong. Regardless, like that's like a very random thing to make up if true. I'm inclined to believe that part. If you don't believe it, that's on you. Whatever. But there is an update to this whole thing that I didn't know about, which we're gonna read now, and then we're gonna get into like Bilmuri letting Reese back into the band. Here's an update from 9 weeks ago. I'll give him back. What if I cut a hole into it and fucked it? She goes, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? He says, kitty face, I'm sorry, it's a joke. That's our baby. Oh wait, no, we read this. This is a whole post. Uh I was talking about a stuffed animal here that I got her for Valentine's Day. She's intentionally framing this to seem as if I was talking about her miscarriage. Okay, all right, he does talk about the miscarriage child. Okay, hold on. So in this screenshot, I guess like he got her a Valentine's plushie, and then she for some reason included this in the allegations post of like, oh look, he's like being weird about like this stuffed animal. And he mentions that to ensure like, hey guys, just so you know, I'm not talking about an actual fucking baby. She's calling like this stuffed animal a baby. He goes, I was talking about a stuffed animal here that I got her for Valentine's Day. She's intentionally framing this to seem as if I was talking about our miscarriage child. What I said was mean, but the way that this is being presented is completely in bad faith. I kind of agree with that. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, maybe I spit too soon. She says, I bought a plushie to represent our unborn child and then made a joke about sexually assaulting it. Oof. Okay, hold on. I know it was messed up of me to say, but it was only a vague threat towards the representation of this baby, not a real one, so it's okay. Translated this. So you want to explain the joke or okay, hold on. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Oof. And then she clarifies, for Valentine's Day last year, Reese gifted me a pom pom, a Toon Toon Sahur plushie, my favorite Sanrio character, which we lovingly refer to. Oh wait, maybe I should make that joke. Hold on, let me reread that. For Valentine's Day last year, Reese gifted me a plushie, my favorite Sanrio character, which we lovingly referred to and treated as our child and baby, as we were not in the position to have kids. This was a sweet gesture that was made along with the promise of one day becoming parents and making plans for our upcoming marriage. We were not actively trying to get pregnant, but it was mutually understood that if it were to happen, we would keep the baby. I became pregnant in late June of last year. Around this same time this conversation was had, I ended up leaving the plushie at his house, and after I realized it, I asked him to confirm if I did. He found it, and after I thanked him, all while referring to it as our temporary baby, he unpromptedly started discussing cutting it open and doing unmentionable things to said hole, made which deeply disturbed me. Unfortunately, in mid August, I did end up miscarrying about a week after I ended our relationship due to a multitude of reasons. It does not matter that this is not a real child, it is the implication. Having such a foul comment come out of the father of your child's mouth is enough to raise red flags up for anyone. Uh, to be honest, I feel like there was red flags from the get-go, but okay. He acknowledges these messages are real in a tweet provided where he dismisses it as a joke, as just being mean, but non-issue due to the target not being real. All while I was carrying his child and we treated his toy as a stand-in for our baby until we had one of our own. This is not dark humor, it is just plain psychological and emotional abuse. Just because the target of the comment is not real doesn't mean the impact isn't. So that's, yeah, there's like a plushy saga here. That's pretty weird. That's fucking grotesque. Yeah, fuck this. That's nasty behavior, not the pom pom. What is a pom pom? What is, how do you say that? Pom pom purin? What is that? I don't even know someone super edgy who'd go as far as that. That's insane. Yeah. This makes me feel gross. Yeah, this is bad, bro. Wait, what is that? Pom pom. What is that? Pom 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 purin? Oh, this thing. Yeah, this thing. What the? Got a little butthole to it. What the heck? He's back in the man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's get into that. Um. Now, I hope I have that saved at least. Like the Reese leaving the band thing. Don't do bad things to little butthole boy. What is that? Is that like a Hello Kitty thing? Is that Hello Kitty? Okay. Now, after all of this came out, Bilmuri like departed with Reese, right? Bilmuri, touring guitarist Reese, has stepped down from the band following a wave of disturbing allegations and shared publicly by a former romantic partner. The claims, which began circulating online earlier this month, detail alleged emotional abuse, racism, misogyny, intimidation, and deeply troubling behavior during the relationship. See, we should have just read this the whole fucking time. I might just cut off like most of that video and just like read most of what we just went down and just like read this fucking article. Days after the allegations became public, Reese announced his departure from Bilmuri, issuing the following statement. I exhibited behavior on several fronts during a previous relationship that I deeply regret. I am so sorry to not only her, but to anyone else these behaviors have affected. At this point, I can only apologize and take the steps to be a better person for myself and call everyone and for everyone else in my life. Effective immediately, I'm stepping down from Bill Murray. I loved every second of my time with them, but it's important that I take this time to work on myself. Now, bookmark that for a second. Take time to work on yourself. I love that, right? But bookmark that for a second. The accusations were posted in a lengthy public statement by Reese's former partner, who said she came forward after months of deliberation, believing that remaining silent would be a disservice to herself and others. In her statement, she accused Reese of engaging in racist, misogynistic, manipulative, and threatening behavior, describing a pattern of conduct that included verbal abuse, intimidation, what is this word? Coercive control. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that word, and emotional harm. Amongst the allegations, she claimed you hide behind a persona of an immature, funny guy making edgy jokes and feigning ignorance of the true meaning and impact of the words you use. You have attended just enough therapy to weaponize its language to your advantage. She further alleged repeated racist remarks and fetishization tied to her ethnicity, including jokes she's described as overtly offensive and demeaning. Your infatuation with Japan and Asia has bordered a fetishization countless times. You've made jokes at the expense of my ethnicity while tooting casual racism. The statement also described alleged threats of self harm, possessive behavior, and intimidation. You have threatened to off yourself under the guise of a joke if I didn't reply quickly enough. You would name call me and raise your voice at me when I questioned you and stood up for myself. One of the most serious sections of the statement addressed how Reese allegedly behaved during a miscarriage. The way you treated me during my miscarriage was abhorrent. You hung up on me during a crisis, called me an attention seeker, and said our baby was gross, insisting that wanting to give them a proper burial was not normal. She concluded by clarifying that her allegations were directly solely at Reese, not any bands, artists, and stuff like that. Okay, I should have fucking read this article from the beginning. I wish you didn't make that fucking cancerous to read. Yeah. And again, now, okay, this article, right? It is obviously like coming at Reese, right? For like the stupid shit he's done and said, which I 100% agree with. But they do neglect to mention that, like, well, of course, it's just like news. It's an article, and this is why he's stepping down. So I'm not like coming at Metal Injection for not saying this, but yeah, like she is not 100% innocent when it comes to like trying to take him down. You know what I mean? He's chopped. Is he chopped? Ladies, is Reese chopped? I feel like he's a handsome dude. He's a piece of shit. I don't think he's chopped. His apology clearly is empty, and he proves to learn nothing if he's just back in the band like nothing. Yeah, I was gonna get it. Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. Um, Big glasses. Reese is absolutely schizo who shouldn't be dating. He's chopped. I'm not tapping. He could be doing better than whatever he's doing. I don't. I think he's good looking. He's a piece of shit, but fuck, I have a witness for dorks so long. That's what I'm saying. Reese gives me greasy, cheesy booth at Chuck E. Cheese. Fuck your standard. Your standards for males are so low. What? Okay, dude, you can't say that he's like. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's ugly. I think he's like conventionally attractive. He's an attractive dude. He's not attractive. He's not ugly. He's a male. It literally makes him. He definitely fits an archetype though, right? It literally takes him to put on a chain and glasses to say he's not chopped. I mean, I do like his accessories. I have the if I see any men holding a guitar, I want them sickness. He just looks wise. He's cute. He's literally the mid white guy that can pull a 10. He looks like a guy who might be white. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know how to like condense what I'm trying to say with the first half of the statement, where it's like she's acting like the whole like she's acting surprised with the whole racist thing, when it's like I feel like that's something that she should have known for a very long time, being in a relationship with him. He looks greasy. He's okay. If your friend was dating him, you'd be like, okay, nice, but you wouldn't look at him and be like, yeah. So anyway, now what's interesting about this whole thing to me is Reese is like, yeah, I'm gonna step away and just like better myself. I'm just gonna better my human. I'm just gonna make sure that, when I do come back into the limelight, I'm a good fella. This happened like 4 months ago. I don't think, unless you're like hardcore grinding every single day, I feel like doing a complete 180 in 4 months just seems unrealistic. Um, so guitarist Reese returns to Bilmuri despite controversy. It appears Bilmuri has reunited with guitarist Reese. However, his return has been met with controversy due to allegations of racism, misogyny, etc., that were leveled against him by a former partner. Reese addressed his reinstatement on April 17th. Since stepping down from Bilmuri last December, I've been doing the work to be better for myself and everyone around me. I assumed I would not be asked to rejoin the band, so I acted and spoke publicly as such. On Sunday, I was playing in bed when I got a call from Johnny. I'm coming back for the Kinda Hard tour. See you tonight in Denver. Now, what's interesting to me, right? First off, I should give you guys context. When Reese stepped down, which I think is a great thing, right? I think it's great that they separated with Reese. For some reason, like a lot of like hog crankers were like, "What the fuck? Weak allegations, Reese. Oh, God forbid somebody makes an edgy joke, right? Like, oh, this is bullshit. Why is Reese out of the band?" Like, not everyone, but a lot of people were like rioting that Reese is out of the band and like rioting for him to rejoin and shit, right? Why? Why? Because you like Bilmuri, right? Like, yeah, he's a great guitarist. Reese is an amazing guitarist. But it's like there are, like Haley said earlier, there are plenty of extremely talented guitarists that you can find who I'm sure would drop everything they're doing to be in a band like Bilmuri. Why the fuck would they like bring him back? You know what I mean? Now, what I think is happening is Bilmuri is very much a meme centric band, and very like, you could like again. I've said this last week, but the hog crankers, right? They're very like, oh, 420 is still funny, 6ix9ine is still funny numbers, right? They're very like just I don't know. They're just chuds, and you can tell that like I feel like when you have a brand that is so meme centric, you're going to collect a lot of like people that love these memes and shit like that, right? But I feel like I don't know, a lot of people that are chronically online are into Bill Murray. You know what I mean? Uh People can change, but deep mental health issues don't resolve in 4 months. They require in-depth, often lifelong recovery. Exactly. Like changing for the better. It's so hard to believe that it happened in 4 months. And like that dude from earlier said, how do you know this entire album in like such little time? You know what I mean? Like that's an eyebrow raiser. Even with the actual work and change, they still probably shouldn't have much of a platform. Yeah, it's. I mean, look, I feel like Reese behaved poorly and was being weird, and like now to humanize him a bit, right? When you're in a toxic relationship, it feels like you become someone who you never intended to become. Right? Like I feel like when I was in a toxic relationship, I was just like acting kind of crazy, right? Like my very first ex back when I was like very early 20s, like 2021. I was like so insecure and like always like looking over at her phone and shit. While I did have my reasons, well, I'm not going to get into, I acknowledge that like I was acting like not myself. I was acting out of character, and I was acting like kind of like very insecure and shit. So I feel like when you're in a toxic relationship and you're like mentally fucked, you will act out of character, right? And now that I'm not that human anymore, I've definitely am a completely different person. That can happen, right? But I feel like there needs to be a little bit of time for the wound to heal before like I'm like, okay, is did Reese actually change? Did he actually heal? Did he actually like grow up in these 4 months? Yo, James, what up, baby? Sad if the fellas knew about it all. Yeah. Oh, the knuckle puck fellas. Oof. An actually changed person would recognize them coming back would make their past actions easier to justify by their audience. Um. Yeah. So anyway, um, you can catch Reese on stage at the following North American dates. So this was the official like return. Reese is back, and basically what we just read. Such a W from Johnny. The biggest W. We are so back. Good. Him leaving was an overreaction. Oh, just a massive decision for a tour right before the tour starts, and he recorded for the new album. Planned. Welcome back, Reese. Don't do anything stupid. See, yeah, like people know that like Reese was still low key in the fucking band. Oh, for context, James, we're talking about like Reese being back in Bill Murray. Mind you, it takes more than 4 months to make a full ass album and put a tour together. Yeah. Look who can't spell knuckle puck. No. There's no knuckle puck drama. Um, it's just knuckle puck is touring with Bill Murray. Yeah, Canukla Pook. So yeah, like I think again, it's not my band. I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, fucking you should do this, you should do that. But Johnny clearly made a decision, and it feels like it was an emotional decision. Like, dude, we love Reese, right? Reese like is a part of the band because Reese did help write a lot of shit, right? He's talented. He's a part of the band. He knows the shit. Let's just fucking take him back because like a lot of like the community wants him back anyway. But I feel like this is bad for the people that know because Bill Murray is like officially a problematic band now, right? So it's like I don't know. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Uh, but I will say it's not going to stop me from like going to the Bill Murray Knuckle Puck show. You know what I mean? I don't like Reese. I think Johnny is like moved questionably by not saying anything, but he clearly knows about everything. But it's like, what are you gonna do? I guess it's like being a Vizzy viewer. What do you mean? I don't know. Like it does piss me off. It does piss me off. It breaks my heart because again, there's just so many talented motherfuckers that would love to join Bilmuri. Like, why are you going back to Reese? Why are you doing this? I think what bothers me the most is Johnny wants us to keep this dude around in his band while he's most likely unhealed as fuck as he appears. Yeah, like here. Okay, okay. What I will say is this: if it's been like at least a year, sure, right? Maybe Reese did change. At least it. That's like minimum. Give him at least a year, right? Is it like fuck? We need somebody that already knows the songs. Let's bring them on, right? At least give him a fucking year, minimum 4 months, brother. What is gonna change in 4 months? You know what I mean? It's just like questionable shit. Questionable shit. It's annoying. It's annoying. Yeah, give him an album slash tour cycle. Yeah, yeah, right. And then like Reese is like, yeah, I changed for the better. Yeah, 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 whatever. Get me back on the shit. Like kind of hand waving the whole thing, which is just it's annoying. It's annoying. Even a year is too little time, but a year would be way better than fucking 4 months. You know what? Way better than 4 fucking months. You know, and give him no plush. Yeah, he's not allowed. He's Reese is not allowed by any plushies at all. This might have been one of the worst decisions in human history. People love the familiar even if that isn't the better opinion or option. There's a level of comfort and safety. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. You're not wrong, right? That's what I was kind of trying to say a little earlier, right? Where it's like, yeah, I get it that like Reese knows a lot of the songs. Reese is like a cool guy to be around probably, right? Like he's been in the band for a very long time. And it's just like, and I get it. I get it, but like why are you going to potentially put your career on the line for this dude that is like clearly like a shitty guy, you know? Not defending, just yeah, I love to I love analyzing, right? I love like actually trying to see where people are coming from. That plushie story was legit creepy. It was. They could have easily grabbed some random dude from yeah. No way they didn't have a touring musician or a friend who could have filled the spot. I know, man. I know. Johnny Frank got to go back to being a one man show. You know, by our knowledge, he's not problematic, and that's the thing, right? Like having a team like helps so much, right? Having a team helping you out with whatever career is so fucking good. It helps you out so much, but like the room for error just becomes greater, right? Because now Johnny probably feels like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Learned that off of Survivor, by the way. Never said that before in my life, but I feel like it's a very usable term to statement to say now. Um, but it's like if he just stuck as a one man show, I think everything like I don't know, whatever. Now we're just like thinking about shit that doesn't really need to be thought of, I guess. Birds of a feather flock together. I'm curious to know if Johnny is like that way behind the scenes. Now talk about the story so far tour. Who are they touring with? We got a few things to talk about, but who's the story? Who are they touring with again? Announced 2 days ago. Oh, the starting line and ultra. Who's ultra cute? They're doing Starland Ballroom, Terminal 5, Grand Rapid, 20 Monroe. Oh, they're gonna be in Cincy. That's cool. No Philly date. Any Baltimore? No Baltimore or Philly. Interesting. Yeah, who's ultra cute? Camping in Alaska? Oh yeah, oh man, I did see that Camping in Alaska tour. I was pretty tight. They're not in my area. Are they going to your area, Haley? I heard about tickets for the first 2 dates. Nice. Home Depot music? What is Home Depot music? Let me see. Camping in Alaska. Turnover tour? Wait, Turnover's touring? Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, it's Camping in Alaska got their fucking Twitter or their Instagram taken down for like talking about like the Palestine thing, I think, or like saying fuck ICE or something. God damn it. Knucklepuck is in Philly the 10th and 11th, Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I mean, I am going to that show. I got a IRO homie that like hit me up like, yo, you trying to go? I'm like, no, I'm not trying to go. I haven't. What is Knucklepuck's latest album? I'll keep it real. I have not like. I have not listened to the most recent Knucklepuck album I listened to was like the one with Double Helix. What one was that? Which one was that called? Their newest album is a banger. Is it? I'll give it a listen. I haven't. I just like fell off of them to be honest because that Double Helix album it was good, but it didn't like scratch the itch I was looking for. I guess. Camping in Alaska tour. Why is it so hard to find their fucking Instagram? I know they made a new one. Turn the song up. Yeah. How's this? Okay, here we go. All right, I give up. I don't know why I can't find this fucking tour, bro. All right. Next thing I wanted to talk about is okay. Be honest with me, guys. You guys watch me. Is talking about Tyler the Creator too outside of our bubble? And just be honest because I don't want to waste my time talking about Tyler the Creator if it's too far away from the bubble because I did do a Tyler the Creator video when he dropped Don't Tap the Glass and it completely fucking flopped on the second channel. He is not ass. It's music. Yeah, but you know we do like bands. Your biggest videos on Tyler? No, it's not. It's on Christopher Drew, baby. It's on Christopher fucking Drew. You've never listened? Oh man, Tyler's great. Tyler is great. Cause look, I did a Tyler video. Nobody watched that shit. 277 views. And then I tried to talk about. Well, to be fair, the channel was like a lot smaller at that time. The views fluctuate so much. I'm gonna miss doing the slop. I think it's cool. I don't watch. I don't watch you on YouTube. I don't know, twin. Yeah, my top videos right now are I think it's the Midwest emo video and the Christopher Drew video. Camping in I know and I missed it. I'm pretty sure they were. I know they did a recent tour and I fucking missed it. So it makes sense why they're not coming around Philly. Um because there is something okay, so there's something interesting that I saw about Tyler. Let me see. Did I know I bookmarked it. I don't know if it was on Reddit or Instagram. Let me see. Oh, it was on he was arrested in The Boys. Uh-oh, don't oh my god, don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything. Don't spoil bro. No boy spoil it, bro. No spoil no. Tyler crash. Oh, here okay, yeah. All right. Tyler crashes out. And then there was one I saw. I did see it on Instagram. I thought I saved it though, or was it Twitter maybe? Oh no, it was TikTok. It was Tik. Where's my phone? It was TikTok. There was a video on TikTok of this dude. Oh. Sorry. Maybe I saved it on TikTok. Yes, it was TikTok. It was TikTok. It was TikTok. Here, I'm gonna send it to myself on Discord. It's been 2 years. What's been 2 years? Tyler's in too far if we can talk about Chaperone. Did I do a video on Chaperone? I know we spoke about her on stream, but did I make it into an actual video? Does anyone know? I don't remember. I did. I did. Pedos ain't something I'm letting go. I don't care what you're. Wait, who's a pedo? We're a Kendrick family. Kendrick in 2026. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of agree. If someone's a pedo, I'm not letting that go. I mean, I think that's like a safe take. Your favorite artist touches kids? Wait, who? Who is my favorite artist that touches kids? Unless you're not talking about me. But oh my god. Oh, I'm downloading Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna play Sea of Thieves tonight with my friends. Has anyone played it? Is it fun? Says you. Did you see? There's an update on this. What happened? You're the one who brought up Kendrick Kiwi about Drake being a pedo. Who else is a pet? Wait, what are we talking about? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's just talk about this Tyler thing because I thought it was. I think there's a good conversation to be had here. There's a really good conversation to be had here. Okay, so I saw on Reddit somebody. No, what's a good intro? People think Tyler the Creator hates his fans, but realistically, I think he just likes his privacy. So check this out. Tyler the Creator shared on his Instagram story this screenshot of him at a bookstore. And whoever is working security behind a bookstore decided, let's post it on our socials or something like that. He then says, so annoying, just existing, living, mind your business, and next thing you know, it's security camera footage of you just existing, uploaded so folks can either prove they saw you or get some engagement they crave. I understand the excitement, but the behavior is going to morph into everyone having footage or anything involving them uploaded for content. Doctor's office, grocery store, with the way Ring and other home things are, soon brushing your teeth or taking a piss is going to become content without you knowing. LOL, why did he look at the sink like that? even when, bro, even when Tyler's being serious, he's just a funny. Why did he look at the sink like that? What the fuck? XD, bro, what type of XD random shit is this? Who gets blood work in a hat like that? Yo, why he wearing that while getting his blood work done? Bro has a blue shell on his back. Okay. Yo. It's type of comment or who gets blood work in a hat like that type of comments will flood rather than folks really understanding how weird it is. Now I will say it is weird. Okay, before finishing reading this, it is weird to have a human exist day to day, right? And then be, oh my god, that dude is buying groceries. The guy I listen to, he's buying. I gotta show my friends. Guess what, fellas? He buys groceries. Like, I'd imagine that that's so fucking exhausting, right? But here's the thing. He says, I understand the excitement. I don't know if he actually does. Tyler's been extremely famous since he damn near started, right? And not to say he's never been a fan of someone, right? But I don't know if he's ever experienced. How many of you guys met someone and got starstruck? When you get starstruck, right, you just freak the fuck out. You do. The first like person with clout that I met that like I got starstruck for was Jay Witz. I don't know if you guys know Jay Witz. He's a Pokemon YouTuber. He's a Pokatuber. Check this out. This guy right here. Now, he's not like super famous or whatever. But back when he first started, I would watch all of his videos on Pokemon. His like Pokemon top 10s and shit. And when Pokemon X and Y came out, and he's been around for a very long time. When Pokemon X and Y came out, I saw that he said like, "Oh, I'm going to be at the Pokemon store in or in the Nintendo store in New York." So I literally went to the midnight release for Pokemon X and Y, not only to get the game, but to see Jay Witz. And I saw him, bro. I freaked the fuck out. Right? And again, this is when I discovered him. This era right here, 13 years ago. He was popping. Look, 2.9 milli, 3.2 milli, 2.8. This is when PokeTubers were the shit. They were the shit at some point, bro. Everyone was watching Jay Wits and like Moody Pones and Shofu. Oh man. But anyway, this is a whole other conversation. So I met him and I was like, I got so starstruck. I like in shock. But how old was I? Pokemon X and Y release date. Oh, whoops. What year was that? Pokemon release date. It was in 2013. How many years ago was that? 2013, 2026 minus 2013, 13 years ago. I'm 30. 30 minus 13. I was 17 when I met him. Okay, it makes sense. I was about to be so. If I was like above 18, I would have been like, yo, grown on man, getting starstruck like a little boy. Goons for hours. I'm betting money on that. Jonathan Young. This is definitely some friction. It is frick. um. Anyway, so yeah, I saw him. I mean, like straight up stood there in shock, and I was like, Jay Wits, and he was like clearly in a rush. And the dudes around me knew I was like there to see him. They were like, bro, go talk to him. I got nervous. I didn't know what to do. And then I was like, can I have a hug? He's like, yeah, but I gotta go. Gave him a hug and he left. Gave him a hug and he left. And that hug meant so much to me, bro. Anyway, with that being said, when you meet someone, especially someone as influential as like Tyler the Creator, I'm like, I'd imagine that you'd feel like probably even more stunned than I did when I met just like this fucking Pokemon guy, right? And it can be like a life changing thing for a lot of people. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, when you're a big celebrity like this, like you have to come from a place of understanding where it's like, yeah, they're very excited to see me. I'm a part of this person's day to day potentially, and like they're the reason why I am in the position I'm in now. But there's a line there where it's like, okay, I understand you're excited, but I also need to live my life. I'm not a fucking zoo animal. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Beast talks about it on a podcast I saw recently. I think it was a Steve-O one where he has like tactics on how, because everywhere he goes, swarm of people. He like does the hat and the sunglasses and he just keeps his head down and shit like that. But like living like that everywhere you go, you can't go on a regular date. You can't go to the movies. You can't go to the grocery store. Like you need to pay people to do that shit for you. Uh it's like not being able to experience something as an ordinary human. I'm sure it's lame, but that is something you like sign up for when you are like trying to be in a space of popularity. You know what I mean? This band had a hidden track on one of their albums, anti-abortion rap song. Wait, what? When I met Johnny Gilbert back at a peak MDE. Oh man. Oh man. Were you a thug pug? Paparazzi doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I guess more so like getting a horde of people. So anyway, while I understand that like living day to day is like super tough. I'd imagine it's super tough when you're like an actual celebrity. But again, you sign up for it. Like you know what you're doing, like what you're signing up for. The only thing about like Tyler's case is I don't know if he actually did fully think about it because like I said, excuse me. Like I said, he was popular when he damn near started, right? When he was like fucking I don't know, 18, super young. And like when you're 18, super young, I feel like you probably don't think about life as deep as you would like 10 years later, like when you're 28 or even like 23, 24. When you're 18, you still have like a really young mentality. I feel like I still have like a fucking really young mentality and I'm 30, you know? I think there should be harsher crackdowns on paparazzi because it's her. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep reading. But yeah, it is weird though. It is weird to be like, hey, check out this dude that is like fucking existing and I'm just gonna upload it, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, it sucks too because I congratulated this girl on her amazing bookstore, keeping physical media alive. Even signed something out of pure appreciation for what she was doing. I want to be able to brush this off, but I'm gonna keep being vocal about this. Sorry, I want to be able to brush this off, but I'm gonna keep being vocal about this. Y'all know how I feel with the relationship people think they have with musicians, actors, etc. Just because they like some songs or a movie or clothing, etc. Not over here. Space should be respected no matter how many lyrics you know. Love. Now, Tyler has always been like this though. Always, 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 always. Unless like he knows that like he's about to be a part of content, he hates just being bombarded with shit. And as an example, there is a TikTok I actually saw like 30 minutes ago before 30 minutes before stream started, like on the toilet. I was scrolling through TikTok and I found this specific video. We're gonna have to turn off the music first. Just a second. Just a second. Let's pause the tunes. Paparazzi is the most parasitic shit. Literal chuds, Reddit neckbeards. Remember, it's partially the paparazzi's fault. Princess Diana didn't get help in time. How did they even get the CCTV footage? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so I mean, if like, okay, the security. Okay, so Jacka just asked, how did they get the security footage? I feel like if it's like I think off of reading that statement, it seems like it was just like a, mom and pop bookstore, like a local business that's owned, and there's no like requirements needed to see the security footage if you owned a shop. You know what I mean? But I'm sure if it's something like Target, right? Like a corporate store, yeah, there's got to be some sort of like rules and regulations to obtain security footage. Like you got to be a X person. But if you owned a shop, you could just do whatever the fuck you want. Now, check this video out, guys. I thought this was I think this video was telling of like how Tyler is when it comes to like being made into content while he's just trying to exist. Hold on, hopefully it's not too loud.
Tyler, how you doing?
What's up, bro?
Good. My name is Jack. I'm from Tanzania, but I create content online, and I wanted to ask you this. What's the most expensive purchase you've ever made?
I don't do none of that.
All right, I appreciate that.
Fuck with that, bro.
All right, brother.
You take care.
Let me open Pack and see what I
So like off that reaction, right, already. So this was this video is taken with like the meta glasses, and it seems like Tyler wasn't aware until he said like, oh, I don't do none of the content stuff, right? But then he still said like love, right? He still like showed him love, shook his hand, da-da-da. He's no stranger to like, he's okay with like dabbing you up or whatever, but he doesn't like photos, he doesn't like videos, shit like that. Now unfortunately we gotta watch this guy's like gambling at or whatever.
Good. I mean, I was just trying to be good.
Nah, you asked me for permission for that, bro.
That's what I was asking you, like I create content online.
You didn't ask that, bro. And
he's saying like Tyler's like, oh yeah, before you do something like this, you gotta ask me. But the guy kind of just like bombarded with it. He was like, that's what I was asking. I create content. No, bro, you didn't give Tyler a chance to accept to be in the video or not. By the way, this is Taco. He's fucking funny as fuck. He's so goofy. He didn't give Tyler like the option to be in the video or not. He just forced him into this position that he didn't want to be in. You know what I mean? So
that's what I was asking you, like I create content online.
You didn't ask that, bro. And I don't like you with the
I mean, I was just trying to introduce myself.
No. I don't fuck with that. All you need is a regular nigga, bro. You don't know me.
And then like clearly he was getting into like, bro, stop doing this shit. You don't know me. You can't just bombard me with this shit. And he was saying like, take off the glasses, because that's when he realized like, yeah, this is like meta glasses or whatever. I didn't read any comments though. Tyler acted right. Weird question to ask. Yeah, the actual question alone is like, what's the most expensive thing you bought? Who thinks of shit like that? Like, okay, hold on. I didn't even think, bro, if I see Tyler the Creator in person, the first question would not be, yo, Tyler, what's the most expensive thing you bought? Why do I care about that? What the You could ask him anything you want. Why are you asking this fucking absurd question? People think they're sly with these glasses. Meanwhile, there's a fucking laser on them shits. You kind of sound like Charlie Day. Oh, don't disrespect. I do not sound like Charlie fucking Day, bro. Don't, bro. Should I get into voice acting though? If I meet Tyler, I'm giving him my fucking beat. Yeah, bro. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. I met. This is gonna age poorly, extremely poorly, and I apologize in advance. But one day I was at the boardwalk with my fucking family, bro. Just with my family at the boardwalk, and I bump into Ms. Kiff and Emaru. I know that in hindsight, kind of crazy, kind of fucking crazy, right? Now, you can't view your post archive on desktop for whatever reason, but I took a photo with them and shit, and I was like, holy shit, this is like my favorite streamer, and I took a picture with him, and the amount of times I was beating my own head every time I thought of it, because I'm like, holy shit, I should have told him like I'm a good editor and tried to get on his fucking editing team, but I didn't. I dropped the ball because I was too busy fucking fangirling over meeting him. The best part of meeting celebs is you getting to shoot the shit. Yeah, cooked gif. You're into Emily Emaru. I don't know what Emaru's real name is. The Ike's aged already aging horribly. I know. Also, if you're just gonna ask basic stupid bullshit, just look up interviews of that person. Yeah. That's not an insult? You don't think so? How the fuck is Tyler gonna know the most expensive thing he bought anyway? Does he expect bro to pull out his Well, to be honest, I don't know. What okay, can you guys answer that for yourself? What is the most expensive thing you bought? I don't know if I know the answer. I mean, like what, like a car, I guess. Like I bought a car before. But I feel like if you bought something like extremely luxurious, that'd probably be a memorable thing for you. A van, yeah. See, my laptop. Crosspunk? No, I wish. You met Hannibal? No way. Where? I love Hannibal. 10-piece chicken nugget. Gas in Virginia. Gas in Virginia. Oh, my cash goes to my rent. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Dixie. Yo, Dixie? Bro, long time. Thank you for the gift sub. What the fuck? Holy shit, you exist still? Charlie Day voice box. No, I feel like a car, right? But without like, I guess not considering financing. Yeah, a car, because I paid like one of my old cars. I paid like 6K cash for it. Gas was it, bro. 450. Oof. But anyway, yeah. So was it? He's made like a ton of songs about this exact situation. Fun fact: Tyler is closely related to Warwick Davis. Is that true? Meta glasses is honestly weird as fuck. Meta glasses is weird. Well, I think the idea is cool, where it's like, oh man, glasses on your face that like take videos and pictures. I feel like if like the camera isn't obvious, that's just like a weird item to own. Like that is just a weird fucking thing. It's like, what are you gonna be recording with this? Like the first thing I think of is like creeps going around like, ooh, a shorty with a fat ass, scanning, scanning, right? Like what are you gonna do with meta glasses? I feel like obviously content creation. Maybe it's like marketed for that, but still, I don't know. Even the Google Glass, the Snapchat glasses, I always thought all that shit was weird. It is cool though, right? Like you could use it for good. Like, oh, I'm on a roller coaster. But like, if you're on a roller coaster, would you risk wearing this expensive eye gear on it? I don't know. That is what they mostly. Yeah, it's strange, man. Few weeks ago, my friend caught a guy at a bar was wearing meta glasses and staring right at my tits. See, that's so uncomfortable. And I feel like if I owned a business, I'd be like, yo, no meta glasses. Banning it. No meta glasses allowed. Fuck that. Like, that's insane. That's insane. Tyler's completely in the right. But yeah, so yeah, anyway. I just thought this was an interesting conversation to be had because yeah, celebrities, exciting to see them, super cool, but also why are we treating them like zoo animals? You know? From what I know, I'm still a thing. First time I've been on Twitch in about a year or so though. Oh, nice. Are you still Oh, well, obviously the answer is like no, you're not streaming. But any plans to get back into it? Bouncers took the guy out as they should, bro. As they fucking should. The entitlement people feel are yeah. That's the thing, right? Like I feel like being a celebrity, it does kind of come. Let me put the music back on. It does kind of come with like this whole like, oh yeah, us because we pay your bills, we own you. Like we own you. We buy your shit. We buy your merch. We buy your music. We buy everything you sell. So you owe us a picture. Right? Like you are not allowed to say no. That to me is wild. It is wild. Remember that random article from 2023 of ex celebrity breathing? Wait, what? Wait, what? No, wait. Let me go. What? Ex celebrity breathing? How do I look this up? Celebrity breathing. I do like Greyhaven. Wait, are they this? Hold on. I think I. Hold on. Before I spit out of my dick, let me see. Yeah, I've played a show with Greyhaven. I have. Yep, I played a show with Greyhaven. I don't know how big they are now, but when I was like small, when they were like small, I did. Wait, what breathing thing do I? What breathe? How do I look up the breathing thing? Celebrities with what band? I don't tell chat like what my old band was, but it was my easy core band. How quick did you get booed off? Fuck out of here. We were bad, but never like booed off bad. She literally got shat on for the actions of security guard that wasn't even working for her. Oh, you know what? I did see Pay Money What be talking about it. Busy groupies? Yeah, I had so many. I was drowning in groupies. So many groupies, I didn't know what to do with all of them. Yeah, I don't know how to look up this celebrities breathing thing. I just put celebrities breathing. Let me see article. Not trying to talk about myself in your chat. I'm here for the current discussion though. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we're talking about the Tyler creator not fucking with content. Tyler just doesn't like random photos or videos on him, understandably so. Vizzy and the okay, bro. That might have been it. Wait, what? Breath in a bottle? Wait, what? Breath in a bottle. I want to see what the fuck this is. Celebrity's breath? No. No, this isn't real. 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 Hold on. Before it immediately takes up hold on. Today is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, guys. Hold on, let me VPN this bitch real quick. Okay, fellas. Fellas. Bro. Hold on, let me move my camera. Celeb essence. Hollywood in a jar. Bring home the mystique of your favorite stars. Trending now. Messi. Pink. Cameron D. Donald Trump! You can buy Donald Trump's breath in a bottle! Huh? Recently sold. Margot Robbie, Matt Damon, Vin Diesel, Robert Downey, Chris Hemsworth. Mark, you can. Okay, all right, okay, dude. If I'm going to buy, oh my God, we've been playing desktop audio this whole time. God damn it. Rest in peace, this VOD. Bro, if I can buy any celebrity... Bro. Hold on, I gotta update the video. I had to trim a lot of the VOD out because we were accidentally playing copyrighted music. But as an update, we discovered you could buy fucking celebrity breath in a jar. Okay? Bitch, you can buy Messi. There's 10 jars, by the way. 10 jars, by the way. How do they even obtain this? How do you get Vin Diesel to breathe in 4 fucking jars? How? How does this happen? How do you get somebody to sign up for this? A lot like birds? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Explore all. Hold on. Who's the most absurd? Taylor Swift. Chris Pratt. Steve, all right. I'm cool with Steve's. Bro, this is insane. By the way, if we go to recently sold, who the fuck? Where is it? Okay, recently sold. Why are we buying like Vin Diesel's breath? Why are we buying Vin Diesel's breath? Like, if I could buy any celebrity's breath, it's not gonna be Vin Diesel. Like, what are we doing here? Recently sold. See, what? Bro, why do you want Samuel L. Jackson's fucking breath? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? LeBron James, Luka, who is this? Luka Doncic? Who is buying Tom Hanks' breath and Ben Stiller breath? Okay, hold on. I might fuck around and cop Morgan Freeman breath though. Who are you buying? Okay, guys, if you have to buy anybody's breath, whose would it be? I think Morgan Freeman. I would buy Morgan Freeman's breath, huff that bitch like it's drugs, in hopes I get an iconic voice. No, I don't know Luca. But this has to be like, hold on. What if I click buy now? What would happen? Bro, it's literally asking for card information. It's literally asking for card information. What if I just put my information? What if I just buy it? I'll tell you what. I'll do a fundraiser. Next week on stream, we'll have like a $32 goal or something. Okay, hold on. Whose breath are we buying, chat? Oh, I got scared. I thought I just leaked my fucking info. It's all empty. Hold on. I'm down. I'm down. Don't get scammed. That's what I'm curious about. But one creator has to get scammed to protect everybody else. We have to go for Samuel Jackson. Okay, next week, all Helen Keller. Okay, buddy. I'll have my bottle of Morgan Freeman with you. Did you see the Swiss Family come out with the most expensive Pokemon card? I didn't click it. Is it interesting? Make a new PayPal account? That's true. Hold on, let me see. Celebrity's breath? Is celebrity's breath legit? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Based on available information, it's a satirical novelty or gag gift. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's a gag gift. It's a gag gift. It's a gag gift. Woo! All right, we're in the clear. Thank God. That would have been bad. That I would have actually bought it. All right, let's do one more segment before stream ends. That almost makes it worse. Why? Who's your dream Morgan Freeman breath rotation? Yo, you guys. If I could Morgan Freeman breath inhale with anybody, it would be with you guys. Everybody watching right now. All right. Well, let me see. Do I have any interesting ones? Oh man. Oh, okay. This is a good one. Guess who we're talking about, fellas? Trust Grok? What do you mean trust Grok? With what? My kids? Pay $30 for a more empty bottle of BS? Your lover, Ronnie? Nailed it. Nailed it. I'm gonna find Morgan Freeman and politely ask if I can acquire some of his breath. So if we talk about like celebrity breath and like amaranth fart jars, how do you even capture that, bro? Like, do you know how quick you gotta be with that? Like, yo, pandas, have a good night, bro. Like, if you rip ass, you gotta be quick with it. Hold on. Let me try to get that speed run. Wait. All right. Ready? Like if I'm ammo. Ready? Oh, no, it could be done. It could be done. You don't need to be that fast. Yes, you do. Gas escapes. Ready? I can do it. Breath. Ready? I can do it. I can do it. Ronnie, Dan Frampton, Duffy. Oh fuck! I forgot. We gotta see Dan Frampton's comment on me. But before that, it depends whose fart it was. I didn't buy Ammo's. I'm gonna try Ammo's beer though, her yeast beer when it comes out. Apparently he commented on me last night or something, so we're gonna check that out. But before that, let's try to speed run this. So the falling in reverse subreddit, I think became yeast beer, yeah, beer out of her yeast. Now I can't tell if like the falling in reverse Reddit subreddit is like a snark Reddit or something, because I feel like whenever it comes up on my like For You page on Reddit, it's like people talking shit on Ronnie. So, for example, this girl absolutely smashed him. Falling in reverse at Bunny Oddities. All the biggest no's I've ever seen commenting on my post. Go be an ogre somewhere else. At Falling in Reverse. Was that the best comeback of the entire band had, or was it that week one just on you, Johnny? At Falling in Reverse, I'm surprised you even answered me, Johnny. Usually, wait, who is Johnny? Wait, what? Who is Johnny? Wait, I'm confused. Is Johnny somebody in Falling in Reverse? I thought Falling in Reverse was just Ronnie Radke. Wait, what? Hold on, I'm a little confused right now. I'm so wait, does it am I bugging? You can hate the band and not like Ronnie Radke? Wait, wait, I don't understand. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Wait, I don't get this though. Yo, D's Mind Creations, what up? I'm surprised you even answered me, Johnny. Usually you only reply to teenage girls. So I don't understand. Who is Johnny? Why did you call Wait, what? Johnny? Wait, what? Okay, I don't think I'm prepared for this conversation. But then Ronnie is here. Ugh, I don't know, man. I don't want to. Let me figure this out and then I'll come back to you Sunday with it. Who the fuck is Johnny, bro? Had more people previously before it was just being Ronnie. Yeah, that I knew. Johnny Jadke? What's going on? We're talking about drama. Whatever. Let's just go to the damn Frampton thing. It's fine. I gotta know what the fuck Johnny is. Because I feel like that's kind of important. If we're talking about like this guy only talking to little girls or whatever, I think that's important information to get right. Okay, so apparently Dan Frampton made a comment at me in this upload, was it? So anyone that is not up to date with the Vizzy Dan Frampton lore, Dan Frampton fired a shot at me. I did an entire video talking about why he's a retard. He never commented anything back, but apparently he commented something, and let's see if it's actually worth talking about or if it's just some dumb shit. Let's see. Can we see Yo, Lex, what up? How's your cooking stream? Let's see. This is a 2-hour video. Oh, hold on. Is it here?
All of this guy's shit was so fun for me for so long, and he did not redeem himself. He ran from the internet like a little coward, unable to face any of the realities of anything that he's ever said or anything that he's ever done, and he belongs right here in the rogues gallery with all of these sad sacks. But that was the golden age. We're moving into the silver age, and there are more enemies. Now, this whole first line here, this is pretty much the MAGA enemies. So we're not gonna get into anything really deep or detailed, but it was just revealed.
Wait, is this just a compilation of... Wait, I don't understand what we're watching here.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies. How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the Frampton Podcast. This is episode 3. Come on in, come on in. Put your feet up, grab some popcorn or whatever. I don't know. This is going to be a long one. So like the video, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the channel, come back for more content. But if you've missed any content over the last week, I got you covered. That is basically what this episode is. Just a big catch up on everything. We got about 2 hours of stuff to go through, and the first thing I want to talk about are my enemies. Roll it. I've been making videos on this channel for a long time.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. So I don't think there's any new information. I don't think this is it. I think this is just a compilation of like all of his videos. Right? Or am I bugging? Yeah, okay. No. I don't think there's any new information here. I'm pretty sure this is like I am curious to know what he says about like 197.
Sometimes I reflect and feel bad, and I did in this situation as well. But the reason why he's not going down to redeemed is because he didn't accept the apology.
Yeah, no. This isn't new information. Okay. Wait, what's this?
To an enemy of mine. This is the robots that are moshing, and it's getting out of. So those are my enemies.
I gotta say this is smart though, compiling like all your slop into one long video.
It's an ever-growing list over here, and I really hope that this next clip doesn't turn into an enemy of mine. This is the robots that are moshing, and it's getting out of control. It's just a short that I put out. Roll it. Ladies, this crowd-killing shit is getting out.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, there's no new information. There's a way to check though. Hold on. To be honest, I really don't think he's going to say anything about our drama. Because what can he say that is like yeah, no. Okay, there's no new information there. Because like what can Dan Frampton possibly say in his own defense in that situation? Because I have not done anything wrong. I've not said anything wrong. Like literally nothing. Where's the where's the Vizzy diss track? True. Where's the Vizzy diss track, bro? Where's the Vizzy diss track? There's no way he's gonna say anything about it. No fucking way. No fucking way. Hi, Emily. He won't say shit. He would have. Yeah. That's the thing. If he was going to say anything, I think he would have done it by now. Like, why not, right? Because that video did fairly well. How many views does my video on him have? I say fairly well for like a channel of my size and his size, right? Like, obviously it's not gonna get no fucking 10,000 views. Oh, okay, it didn't do that well. 4,000 views. But it's like, I feel like if he were to say something, it would be now, in order for him to keep the momentum going, strike while the iron's hot. Rice gum level slop. Danny, damn, Frampton, shame on you. Yeah, nope. I will say though, that's a good idea to like compile. Like, if you're uploading every single day, like some drama, some slop or whatever, I think that's a really good idea to make it to compile it into like a weekly podcast. Because then it's like kind of like Dylan said, right? He fell asleep beforehand. You could use it to go to sleep too. I think you get more views, and YouTube typically pushes out like longer fucking videos. I think that's a really, really good idea. Like you could tell, like, weekly drama roundup or something. I wish his entire persona was being a hater. He has somewhat valid observations. I'm sure he does. I don't like watch him really. Like, I'll like, if there's an interesting drama, because he's literally the only person that does it on YouTube. He does commentary like around the music scene other than me, but I don't like upload often, right? But if I need some cliff notes, I'll like click around a video or something. Like, I don't deny he's probably a cool guy, right? He probably has like fucking valid takes or whatever. I just think he's retarded. That's my whole thing. Like, he's I don't know. All right, fellas, stream was fun. Farming a few videos out here, and yeah, so next week we're gonna do some more reacts and stuff on Sunday. I want to try to find actual videos to react to. That'd be fun. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking bitch. Yeah, Sunday, you already know. Wednesday we're gonna do that game show now. Wednesday we're gonna do that game show. We're going to do it. We have some. So far, the people confirmed are really cool. And if anyone's gonna go to that Arms Length show in Philly on Sunday, I'll be there. I don't know how many of y'all are planning to see Arms Length during this run, but I encourage you to. Great album. Unfunny white women are the band. Oh my god, I couldn't not do that. Yeah, you guys have a good night. XOXO. I'm about to go play some Sea of Thieves with the homies. And yeah, go get some pussy. Peace out.